Hi guys, this video is about CB radio alpha channels. Okay, some people don't seem to know what they actually are, and in this video I'm going to try and show you, to explain, because I'm sure there's more than a handful of you out there that have got these channels and you don't even know you've got them. They're right under your nose. Nowadays they're not necessarily needed, but back in the day, 80s, 90s, if you had the alpha channels, it was a big plus, because back then you might be chatting away to your mate, suddenly the massive signal would come, someone would be playing music and they'd be blocking you both out, or swearing at you, making you threats, or just a dead keying you out. Now in between you might have time to say to your mate, oh, go up one or down one, or go low or wherever, and these people would follow you about, a real pest. To filter some of them out, we would say things like go to your usual, or go here, there or everywhere, some sort of code where people would take time to find you, and when you get there you'd already have another channel arranged to meet if this idiot comes back. Now sometimes you would be fortunate enough to have a radio that went low or low or even triple low. Most of the idiots didn't have the good kit. They just had they'd walk into Woolworths or Dixon's, buy a CB, and that was it. They was Jack the Lad. It's a trendy thing to have. Bang, we're going to cause havoc, showing off and all the rest of it. So the alpha channels were useful. Now they're also useful still today to gear maybe a little bit of privacy. Though most people in the modern rigs, a lot of people are using HF stuff, they've got the alphas in them and whatnot, but not everybody has them, knows where they are, or what's an alpha channel. Alpha channels are mentioned on the 305 net recently, and two people on the net that's got all the kit didn't have a clue. It's like, what's one of them? So a lot of you old timers will know what an alpha channel is, so you'll have to excuse me for that. This is for people that don't know really, and maybe for people that did know and forgot that they even existed. Right, it's the next part of the video explaining a little bit about alpha channels. Now on the top here I've got the Superstar 3900, okay, and I've also got the 6900N, which, as you'll notice, is missing the mode control. God only knows where that went. I think it might have fallen off in my old car, and when I sort of sent it off to the scrapyard it may well have been in there, but the rig works perfectly fine. Okay, so we'll put both rigs on channel 19. Now this is 19 on the mid block, which is 27185. You'll have to bear with it because I'm just videoing on my phone. That's the frequency. So if I key up on this rig's transmitting into a dummy load, but the other rig will pick the signal up. That's the meter of the receiving rig. Channel 19, okay. Now the 6900, as a lot of you will know, has got a 10 kc jump on it, which is that button that says plus 10 kcs. So I'll press that, you watch the frequency. See, it goes to 195, 185, 195. So ordinarily that's just took me up one channel. So if I go up one channel on the Superstar, key the rig up, nothing. I'm effectively between 19 and 20. So there's 19. I key up on 19. See the meter moved a bit, it's just bleeding over slightly. So there's one alpha channel. I've got to get the right rig now. Plus 10 kc. And go to 185. Okay, now if you'll look here, it's 205, 215, 225. There's a gap there, you see. Now that may well be the way I've programmed the rig, but what we'll do now, we'll skip to a frequency chart and I'll show you where some of the other alpha channels. Right, okay, we're now on the frequency chart, and the band here that says CB, that is like the mid block, the EU block, whatever you want to call it. That is the band of 40 channels that is now legal to use sideband on in the UK. Now some of you may well be reading this already. Channel 1 is 26965. Channel 2 is 26975. Channel 3 is 26985. So as you'll notice, it goes up in 10 kcs at a time. That will excuse all the screen flicker because I'm recording the monitor of my computer. Then you'll notice it goes 985, and instead of going 27995, it jumps up in 20 kcs. So the alpha there is 26995. And then it goes up 015025035. Then you've got another alpha there, which is 27045, which will be on channel 7. Where are we? Okay. 05, 06, 07, 08. Then there's another one. Instead of 095, it goes 105. So that will be between channel 11 and 12. Okay, now that applies to the low band, the mid band and the high band. High, forget that, because that's the you start coming into the amateur band. So even going down onto a triple low, you've got 25165, 25175, 185. Sure as eggs is eggs, between 3 and 4. There's no 195. So don't ask me why that is, but it's always been the case. So where's the 555, 27555? There it is. No, sorry, I want 27555. There it is there. And the alpha is 27545. So that's between channel 11 and channel 12. So if we whiz across, you see that? Now if you've got a rig like HF rig, you can tune through infinitely. You won't even know the alphas exist. But if you've got a rig with a 10 kc jump, you can get the alphas, as I've already demonstrated. Now if you've got a rig with a kc shift that's 5 kcs either way, you can get close, but you can't actually get on there. If I was on what's the one between 19 and 20 now, CB, I'll use my finger here, the 19 is 27185. So if I was on 27195 and you was on the 19 and turned your kc shift 5 kcs up, you'd know I was there, but you'd no way you'd be able to clarify me in. In actual fact, you probably wouldn't even know I was there unless I was very close to you. So there you go, that's the alpha channels. That's on all of them blocks, all apart from the CB2781 frequencies. Because when they were bought in 1981, all the channels were evenly spaced. So there's no alpha channels on them whatsoever. But on the high block, mid block, low, low, triple low, they've all got alphas. So, you know, I recommend you download a frequency chart or go through them and write down the alpha channels. Because when there's good DX about, you won't be the only one going to a little quiet corner like an alpha channel and putting out a call there, because you've got a better chance of receiving someone on it. So there you go, that's the alpha channels explained. If you've got any questions on it, ask away.